Hello everyone, it's Darren here from the Outdoor Ways. I'm just going to do a video on my bushcraft kit. Now this bushcraft kit that I've got laid out in front of me would do for a bushcraft day out or possibly an overnighter in the summer. So I'm going to run you through it, basically what I take with me and what I use it all for. So I'll just turn around and show you everything. So we'll start from the left all the way over to the right. You might not be able to see because I've got a carpet or a rug down, but I'll pick it up and show you individually. So first of all, nothing really pricey or that, just a reporter's notebook. Just basically, I got this just a while back, just to keep notes in it. All the things that I'll use when I'm out in the field. It's not got a lot written in it because I've not had the time to go out and use it basically. No, I know it's not hard to use a notebook, but not really had enough experience to write down in it. Next, I'd like to show you is my DD tarp. It's 3x3 metres. Now, the way you're meant to use this is I think it's called an A-frame. I think you're meant to use it like that, but I've got an idea from Outdoor Life of Brian's channel. You should go and check him out if you haven't already done that. So he's got a canvas tarp, and he sort of lays it as it would be like a tent. So I'm going to try that with this tarp here. It might not work, but I suppose that's what bushcraft's all about, experimenting and trying new things out. So I'd possibly use this tarp in the summer. I've used it in winter as well, but it worked well and done what it was supposed to do, it done its job. It was pretty good. So I'm going to try the new configuration for it, well, the new layout, which is sort of like what Brian's done. I don't know the way it's done, I'll have to message him and see the way he does it. But thanks for the idea, that was really good of you that you've given me that idea. So thanks for that. Next, next is the paracord. I just use that for stringing up the tarp. But this is a DD hammocks, camping hammock. If I'm honest with you, it was a good buy, but I slightly regret buying it because I prefer sleeping on the ground. I suppose it's good for just lounging about if you want to chill out in the woods. It's pretty good. I think it cost me about £19, maybe about £25 at the most, I can't remember, but I bought it off the Bushcraft Store UK. It was a pretty good buy. I slightly regret buying it, but I'll know not to buy another hammock because I don't really like them. I prefer sleeping on the ground. But yeah, if you're thinking about buying a hammock, I'd definitely recommend that because it's really got nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't like hammocks that much. But it's a good buy, £25. It's double layered. It's got a sort of zip up it where you can put a blanket in, like an under blanket or whatever they're called. But they're pretty good. I'd recommend buying it just as long as you don't mind sleeping in a hammock. Next of all is a tent. Now this is a really good buy. Basically I bought this not just for bushcraft but also for working up on an estate that I work up on occasionally. My uncle's a gamekeeper, so I bought this just for going out and working on the estate, easy to put up. It cost around about £30. It was a good buy. It's a Geller solo outdoor tent. It's made for one man. It's sort of like a really big sort of bivvy bag, I suppose. And that's what section I found it under the bivvy bag, but obviously it's a tent. It's really good if you're just lying out at nights for either shooting or bushcraft, whatever you want. Even fishing. Could use this possibly fishing if you're going out on your own. And it fits really snugly in your rucksack, if I can get it at a distance. So there you can see it from a distance. It's pretty small, it's maybe around about not too far off a foot, I'd say, the length of the packaging is. So yeah, that's a really good buy. I'd recommend buying that if you're wanting a tent. Anyway, a single one-man tent. Keeps you warm if you have the right equipment. I'd take a sleeping bag with me. I bought my sleeping bag from Asda. It's a free season. It done the job well. So yeah, I'm hopefully getting a bivvy bag soon. I'll just probably buy one for eBay. Now, next bit of kit that I have is the well, I'm going to the knife section now, the cutting section. Next I have a gunmark knife. Now I didn't buy this, it got given to me. I really like it. Not just the fact it was given to me, the fact that it's a small little compact knife, and it's pretty nice. It does. I use it for skinning rabbits and, well, just basically skinning game. It's pretty good. You know, since I got given to me, it's a nice knife really. I like it quite a bit. So yeah, I don't know where you get them from. I can't really give you much of a preview about them because I got given to me. But I quite like it. I'll leave it out the sheath for now. Next is Backhoe Laplander. Really good, useful bit of kit. I take it with me on all my sort of bushcraft days out. Whether it's a sort of woodland walk and then I go out and light a fire later on, I'll take this with me. Or even if it's an overnighter, I'll always take this with me because it's a good tool to take with me. And you buy them off the Bushcraft store for about £20. As I say, I'll always take this out with me. I'll never be without one of these if I'm going out for a bushcraft or hill walk, basically. So yeah, really good bit of kit. I'd recommend buying it. Next up is a Mora knife. Now, I think Moras are well known in the bushcraft community, so I don't have to say much about them. But the one thing I really love about it is just the cheapness of it. I mean, you buy them for like £15 and they last you quite a while. So yeah, I really like this Mora knife. It's really good. I like it. I enjoy using it. It feels comfortable in the hand. Next up is a really small Condor Scout hatchet. I really like this hatchet. I love it. I can't take this out with me all the time because I think if I was to get stopped by the police on a woodland walk, they'd probably have a lot to say about this. I mean, it's not as if it's a toy, I suppose. So yeah, I take this with me if I'm going out to the countryside, like deep in the countryside, like a forest resort or something like that. So yeah, it's a good bit of kit. I really enjoy using it. I'll take this out for an overnighter, or just a long day out in the woods, or even if I was to be making a permanent sort of camp. So yeah, good bit of kit. If you can give me any tips on what to buy next, as in an axe, that'd be great. Outdoor Life of Brian and Wander in the Wild. They both use tomahawks. There's a lot of people that use tomahawks. But yeah, if you can give me any tips on where I can buy a tomahawk from, that would be excellent. I mean, I'd really appreciate that. So yeah, I'll maybe get a review done on this. Well, not a review, but just a field test, how I use it and how I enjoy it. But it's really good. I quite like it. Next is a sort of like a knife. Basically, I just got this because well, I didn't buy it. I got it's sort of like a DIY knife. It's actually meant for like kitchen work and like taking the skin off chickens, but I sharpened it a little bit more than what it's supposed to be sharpened, and I use it for skinning game now. It's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good for like, I think like £1 to buy them, so they're pretty good. I mean, just like a £1 knife. So yeah, I just use that for skinning. I'll take this out in an overnighter, maybe even when I'm away fishing, just gutting a fish or that. So next up is a fire lighting kit. This is a really small bit of kit. I really wish that I can get my fire lighting kit bigger. I'm really wanting to improve on it. The Outdoor Life of Brian, he's got a brilliant fire lighting kit. I really like the look of his. It looks amazing. Well, all I've got is a pouch with a couple of bits of fat wood in it. A bit just dropped out there now. So I'll open it up and just show you what I'll keep in it. I keep an open L knife, just for gathering birch bark or anything. Any little small job that a knife can do, this does it. Next up, the flint, military mark flint. Nothing fancy, does the job though. A bit of steel. This is a light my fire steel you get, and it comes with a whistle. So this is good for signalling the flint. No, the steel. Next is a Marlboro air air rifle tin, just store bits of tinder in there. And last of all, a lighter. It's good. I mean, it's a small bit of kit, but it does me well for a beginner bushcrafter. It does me really well. I hope any of you who are watching this can give me tips on what to do and what next bit of kit to buy, so that'll be great. So yeah, I'll just move on from the fire lighting. Next, this comes under, for me, food and cooking and water. It's a military canteen. So it's got a canteen stainless steel cup inside it, just in the bottom half. Then it's got a plastic bottle. Now I've got a billy can, but it's I was down the stair and I didn't feel the need to bring it because this covers my cooking equipment. But I'm hoping to buy a 10cm billy can because the one that I've got now is 14. It's quite big, so I want to move down to a smaller size, which will be a 10cm. So yeah, this is basically my cooking equipment. It's not really fancy. It's just a canteen cup with a stainless steel mug in the bottom and a camouflaged pouch. So yeah, moving on. I just take a Ramir's Outdoor Survival Handbook with me just for a quick read. It's got everything you need to know basically. Summer, spring, all the seasons basically. So yeah. Next, I'm not too sure if anybody takes out an antler with them, but I always feel the need. Basically what I use this was for poking about the fire instead of using my hands. Doesn't break or anything like that, like a bit of stick, so I just use it for poking about with the fire, just to prod it to get it going again. Next is a blanket. I hope you can see that, a blanket. It's not a wool blanket or anything, I don't know what sort of blanket it is, but I take it out just for sleeping in the summer months. I'm hoping to buy a wool blanket, so that's just for sort of sleeping, but also I'll take a sleeping bag with me, but I'm hoping to buy a bivy bag soon. The next is this bag, basically what I store all my cutting equipment in. It's not a bushcraft bag or anything, but it's got a nice look to it, and nice sort of material, so I'll put all my bushcraft kit in there, like my cutting equipment. So yeah, what I store everything in is this Highlander rucksack Pro Force. I can get every bit of kit in this, even the sleeping bag, which I stuff under, which I basically gets put in. My sleeping bag gets put in under here in that section there. So yeah, every bit of kit that I've got gets put in there. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate and subscribe if you like. I hope the bushcraft community can give me some tips. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed. All the best to everyone. Goodbye.